Welcome to Skeptic Yadi. We ask the questions, were you afraid for ask? This channel is not for those who do not want to challenge narratives and question their beliefs. So if you don't like what you hear, simple, go watch something else. So today, as the topic on the title states, the illusion of faith healing. Let's talk about it. This concept of faith healing is a very common practice in Jamaica. The thing is, does it work? Well, no. If that was the case, then we would not need medical services for any illness we have. Seeing that by some laying of hands by a pastor or priest, our illnesses would disappear like that. Based on the last video I made, I stated that pastors use a series of manipulative tactics to further feed the illusion that their unsuspecting followers are going through a supernatural experience. The first manipulative tactic I would like to uncover is the practice of selection bias. This tactic is used by many pastors who use testimonies to portray the many success stories of their practice of faith healing to offer the illusion of hope and instant relief to those who really need medical attention. The thing is, with selection bias, the pastors specifically chose not to highlight the many failures they encountered while trying to engage in the practice of faith healing. They do this to ensure that they inspire the illusion that if you become a follower of Christ, you will have access to the same gift of being healed of your illnesses. However, in faith healing, the negatives far outweigh the positives. Numerous lives have been lost due to bad advice given by pastors who use the concept of having faith to discourage people from using the medical system to seek medical care for any illness, disease they have. A next manipulative tactic pastors use is called faith healing by proxy. This concept is used by pastors who claim that healing happened in an unseen way or will occur later at some unknown time. Pastors use this tactic, often use it as an excuse to avoid taking responsibility of their inability to provide the instantaneous healing to those who are expecting to be healed of their ailments. Another tactic manipulative pastors use is called the misattributing of medical recovery. This is simply when pastors give God credit for recovery or treatment given by the doctor's medical system. They use this tactic to boost their divine credibility by making it seem God is actively involved in the lives of their members, and also the impression that it validates the pastor's prayer efforts and cements the idea that the pastor has spiritual authority to make miracles happen. The last manipulative tactic pastors use to enforce the illusion of faith healing is by using the concept of cognitive dissonance reduction. This is when pastors help their members rationalize why healing didn't work by saying phrases such as, "You did not have enough faith," or "Your faith wasn't strong enough," or "It's not God's plan for you yet." All these tactics are used to achieve the goal of having people accept illusions instead of reality. Clearly shows that Jamaican people need to be observant and really pay attention to what they are saying is good for us. If faith healing is an illusion, how do we accept it in reality? If you reach this far, like, subscribe and share with those who are skeptic. Think about it.